Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Jamie Friend Colors. I'm Jamie, and today we're going to do our mini-series of flower video 8. Yes, number 8. So there's 7 other videos you can go watch before this. We've done poppies, and a bleeding heart, and a coneflower, and foxglove, and water avens, and is that it? Probably not. I don't know. I didn't count them off. But today we're going to work on well, not just. We're going to do a rose. If I can find it. Here it is. So we're going to do this rose right here. So this is the purple foxglove that we did before, and this is a rose. So when I was Googling the word that she used in the back of the book, if you don't know this book, it's by Maria Troll, and it's Nightfall. She has a few others, but specifically in Nightfall, she has listed in the back of the book the flowers that, sorry, I'm still working with a new camera. Flowers, she has them listed in the back of what's on each page. And so this one she calls a rose furling duft. And when I Googled that, I saw, it's a rose and different kinds and stuff. But one rose that I did see and that I do love is, I've seen it called a peace rose as well as other things, but it's kind of pink and yellow. And so I just think it's in a little peach. It's just very pretty. It's a little different. So I thought we would play with that a little bit today. So I'm going to zoom in and make sure everything is set, and then we will start. If you're new here, everything I use is listed in the description box down below, along with links of where you may be able to purchase it for yourself. None of those links are affiliated. They're just there for your convenience. So I'll have where I purchased the book, where I purchased my pencils, what sharpener I'm using, and also what colors we're using for this rose. And then it's also up here during the video, so you'll know what pencil I'm using when. So yeah, let me get started. Okay, there we go. I am still kind of messing with this camera. I actually bought it to do live videos, which I haven't started doing yet, but I'll let you know when I do. But I'm just kind of messing with it, learning how to use it before I'm like doing a live stream and have no idea how to use the camera. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So yeah, I hope it looks good. It looks good from my end. So we'll see how it goes. All right, always the fun of new technology. Okay, so I've picked some yellows and some pinks. And obviously I've done a practice one over here. So kind of my idea is to kind of pick different petals, and I'm going to do some petals yellow and some petals pink and kind of blend it in together. So let's start with our ochre yellow. All right, so this is kind of what I'm looking at. Of course, ours is going to have a little more yellow in it, and but see how like there's more concentration of pink on the inside, and then it's quite light with the yellow. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. This one's called a Queen Elizabeth Oak Furlingsduft. Anyways, or there's like this one that's got yellow and pink. This one, the yellow is more in the center. So it's kind of the idea, this kind of coloring. But of course, these flowers don't look completely realistic. So we're just going to play with the colors however we want to, right? So that's kind of what we're looking at. I'm just going to see if there isn't a lot of information like I found on the other flowers. Just that they're a shrub, they're a perennial, they like full sun, they're showy and fragrant. I mean, we kind of all know what a rose is, right? I'm not seeing any other information like we have on the other flowers. Okay, so let's try coloring this thing because we've already been filming for a minute and we haven't even colored. So I adjusted my camera a little bit so hopefully you can see. So I'm just putting yellow ochre at the base of some of these petals. I'm just going to pick and choose which ones I want yellow, which ones I want pink. Maybe we'll do this one with more of the yellow down closer to the inside, but we're just going to pick and choose. I'm going to kind of leave a little bit pink. It's the fun of coloring. You get to do what you want to do, right? So it's kind of making a circle. Let's bring it out here. I'm keeping my pressure kind of a medium light, a light medium. So I am adding a little bit, but mostly I'm just going over it to get that darkness. Okay, let's pick this one. And then maybe this one. Okay, let's start there. All right, then let's take Canary Yellow. I want to be pretty light-handed with this, but I'm going to go over the top of that yellow ochre, and I'm just going to blend it up a little bit, not all the way to the tip. I want to leave it pretty light at the tip, but this just kind of yellows it up, brightens it up, putting that yellow or canary yellow over the ochre. So just some nice light circular motions, and I'm not taking it all the way to the edge of the petals. Kind of keeping it there in the center. There we go. Don't want to miss this little guy right there. Okay. All right, we're off to a good start. Then I'm going to take a cream 914, and I'm going to take this, go over it all, and all the way to the edge of the petals. Just helps blend it, and kind of helps give us that lightness. When I blend, I add a little more pressure, but not enough to break my lead or make my hand hurt. Because we can always just keep going over it too. You don't have to add a lot of pressure. All right, I'm liking that. So let's put in some of this, a little bit of orange. So this is Salmon Pink, which just has a very orangish undertone. So we're going to put this on some of these petals right down at the base of them, and I'm kind of going over those dots that the illustrator has left for us. So I kind of want to spread these out as well. So right at the edge, or the inside, and then over any of those dots. And I want quite a bit of pink on this one, so I'm not putting too much of the other colors, but we'll add a little in here as well. I'm kind of thinking this one right here. It's all about what you see, what you think. Exploring what you want. All right, then we're going to take a little of the Canary Yellow and very lightly, like no pressure at all, go over that Salmon Pink and take it out just a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. Very lightly, circular motions. Just add a little bit of yellow. Okay, and then let's leave that for a minute, and let's go to our pink leaves, or pink petals. So we're going to use pink 929. We want to do the same thing. Put that at the base of the petal, and then on those dots that the illustrator's given us. Okay, we can always go in and darken later as well. And we might go in and add some other combinations. So if you think, oh, that's just too much pink right there, then hold off. Don't color all of it. You can always go back and put one of your other colors in there. I do kind of want a bit of pink in there though. Put it in. Okay, and this last petal, we're going to go back and put a different color on those. Okay, then I want to go back to that Salmon Pink and put it on these petals I skipped. Put it in there. Just at the base there. Okay, then we're going to go to, this is Deco Peach 1013. And I'm going to go over that pink and just pass it a little bit. Not all the way to the edge, but just pass it a little bit. Feather it out a little bit, blend it out a little bit. So you get a nice soft blend. I'm not having to add a ton of pressure, just a little bit. I want this flower to look kind of soft and delicate. Very pretty. Tomorrow is garbage day, so everybody's rolling their bins out to the street. So if you can hear that, I don't know what this mic will pick up. I don't think it's picking up as well as my other ones. I'm thinking about getting a different mic for this camera, but that's not on the immediate budget. So it will wait. Okay, so I want to take this Deco Peach and I'm going to go over that Salmon Pink that I picked. I just wanted a slightly different tone, but I still want it to be pink. So I'm going to go over it with these, just get it in there. Okay. All right. Then we're going to go to our cream and we are going to blend out all of these. So I'm adding a little bit of pressure, but not too much. I can always just keep going over it. I'm just blending all of these pinks all the way to the edge. So I want to start down in the color and then pull out towards the edge of the petal with just a little bit of pressure, like a medium pressure. It'll be easier if your pencil is sharp than if it is dull. Don't be afraid to sharpen it. And keep rotating your pencil so that you're working on a sharp edge. Because as one side gets dull, another side will sharpen up. Just blend those out. It gives it a nice cohesive look to our flower here. Oh, I really like it. It's so soft and pretty. I think I even like it better than my practice one. So soft, so pretty. Okay, I think I do want to go back in and add just a little more definition. So I'm going to grab my pink again, the 929, and I'm just going to kind of darken up a few spots. So right there in the center, I want a little bit darker, and then maybe on some of these lines that the illustrator gave us, just a little bit, not a whole lot, but give it just a little more definition. Okay, and we could do the same with the yellow. Grab our yellow ochre, maybe add a little more color at the base of some of these, and then bring it on those dots. Just to give it a little more oomph. Really pretty. Oh, I like it. All right, let's talk about the leaves. So, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to sharpen this really quick. Okay, so I'm going to take, this is Prussian Green 109. We're going to do some of these leaves here. So I'm going to take this, and this is going to be my darkest color, so I'm going to put it at the base of the leaf and anywhere that would be shaded, so, or in shadow. So right at the base here, coming out from behind this rose. And then I'm going to kind of put just a little bit where the stem is meeting each of the leaf. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to take apple green, and I'm going to go right over the top of the Prussian and fade it out. Almost to the edge, but not quite. come up that as well. I'm going to take this all the way up. That is looking a little muted. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay. Okay, so take that apple over the top of that Prussian. Just fade it out. Okay, and then we're going to take the Chartreuse, which is $9.89 and one of my favorite colors. We're going to go over the whole thing and go all the way to the edge. Love this color. Adding a little bit of pressure with this pencil just to fill in and make that nice blend, taking it all the way to the edge. So pretty. I love this color. So pretty. Okay, let's do one more. So I don't, if you remember, which you probably don't, but if you were to go and look, when we did the foxglove, this one, which doesn't look in focus, this one, we used, with the green, we used marine green, Prussian green, and apple green. And so when I wanted to do the ones down here, I want it to be slightly cohesive, but different because they're not off the same plant. And so we're using Prussian green and apple, which are the same as the other one, but then we traded in for a lighter color, Chartreuse. So it kind of adds some cohesiveness in the piece, but it makes it look different enough that you know it's not the same plant. So just something to think about when you're trying to decide how to color your picture. Just, you know, try to take colors from another part of your picture and incorporate them. It'll just make it more cohesive. All right, so our Prussian green, maybe we should, yeah, we'll do right here. Okay, so Prussian green at the base. And then up the side of the stem, or the vein in the leaf. Okay. And then we'll take apple green and go over it, pulling that apple all the way up this vein. Go over that Prussian and pull it out almost to the edge, but not quite. Okay, and then we'll take that Chartreuse, go over everything, pulling it all the way to the edge, adding a little more pressure so that we get a nice blend and fill in the tooth of the paper. We get a nice, beautiful leaf. All right, well, there is our rose. I'll try to zoom out and see if we can kind of look at the piece. Let's see, can I do that? Yes. You can see my messy desk. I was painting yesterday, so it's kind of a mess. So here it is. Here's our rose and our flower. These are our foxgloves that we did before. I think this is a picture I'm really interested in finishing, so I may do that, and you'll see, if I do, you'll see it in the spring, what I colored for spring video that will be coming up later, probably about June. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're liking the mini series on flowers. We have 2 more to go. I apologize for any problems with the camera. I struggled a little bit with it. I'm going to be editing out most of that, so hopefully it didn't affect you guys too much. Yeah, I'm just learning how to use this camera so that, yeah. But I'm probably going to go back to using my digital SLR for the weekly everyday videos. So no worries there. So yeah, sorry about that. All right, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We do lots of mini tutorials as well as flip throughs, and once a week we do a bigger, well, not once a week, once in a while we do a bigger picture. So yes, join us. We would love to have you. I would love to have you. I'm grateful for all you guys who do watch my videos. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.